James Turner released this video a couple days ago where we got to watch him torture himself and prompt us to torture ourselves. And you already know how I feel about torture. Obviously, I was gonna try this challenge. The thing is, I'm not a builder, so we can expect this to be like 9,000 times harder for me. But, like I said in my previous video, if I suffer, my Sims are suffering with me. So leave a comment down below on what torture we should put Kenza through next. But anyway, let's just do this generator. We're gonna generate it 3 times. You know, YouTube classic. Everything's in threes. 1, 2, 3. A tiny home on a 30 by 20 lot. The owner is an astronaut. They love cycling and doomsday preparation. Okay, they're afraid of windows? They must have a DJ booth. 56k. 2 DJ booths. A tiny home with 4... I just realized 4 floors. Oh my gosh, how did I skip over that? Okay, this should be interesting. So, it didn't say what world we need to go to. Tiny home, 4... And they love cycling and doomsday preparations. I think we are gonna go to Strangerville. I've never actually played Strangerville. Would you guys be interested in seeing Kenza try to save Strangerville? Oh my gosh, why didn't I think of that before? Okay, so this is the lot that we're going to be building on. It's actually a really pretty lot. Okay, we're gonna go straight into build mode. I am going to get a horror challenge that I, for some reason, agreed to and decided to do. Okay, 64 tiles. Right then. 4 floors? How is this even gonna work? Okay, I was gonna do some boxes. Oh gosh, that's already 24 tiles. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? It's like each floor is just gonna have to be a different room. But it makes sense that they're astronaut. Maybe like on the 4th floor, it can be like their landing dock or whatever. Let me just... Oh wait, I have not checked my budget. Oh man, how much money have we spent? I mean, the lot value is 4. You know, we'll just go by lot value. I mean, that's what James Turner did anyway. 5k, okay. So I'm glad I'm getting this out the way now. Oh my gosh, and there's still just like not enough room, is there? So let's see the shell we're working with currently. Hey, T for treasure, Takara, or whatever you want to call me, I guess. It's something. We're afraid of windows, so we don't have any windows. I can't add any more walls. Oh yeah, and by the way guys, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I will not be using any CC for this build. It's going to be 100% CC free, hopefully. Just stack different containers on top of each other. You know, maybe I can switch it up. Like maybe put this one horizontal to the other one, you know. This is interesting. I don't even know where to start with the landscaping. Do fences count as tiles? Okay, I don't think so. So we are gonna add a fence. Question is what kind of fence? Oh, here we go. Get like an iron prison fence. I just like box it out. Whoa. This doesn't look like a home anymore, but I'm here for barbed wire. This one's even better. Oh my gosh, yes. Get to work coming in clutch. Or actually, should the entrance be here? Yeah, the entrance should be there. Okay, over here. I'm gonna swerve a bit and end right there. Now, let's get some dirt. Just put it like along around the path. Because you know, people just don't be walking on the path provided. And then he's training for... Well, not training for the doomsday, but like preparing for the doomsday. So surely training will be involved. So I think outside should be like a what do you call it? An obstacle course type thing, or just something training wise. Now I don't know how I'm gonna do it. In fact, why don't I filter by Strangerville? Because I feel like probably gonna be using quite a bit of Strangerville stuff. Maybe he's got this in his backyard, you know, preparing for the apocalypse. Oh, here we go. We can make the training course. So, you know, like when you have to like step into the tires. What if we have a look at get to work? Do we have any like prison-y looking stuff? Maybe we can just put like workout equipment in here. He's like his outdoor lab, maybe. You know, he's like, oh, something's happening and I gotta Right, maybe this can be like his sciencey area. Actually, you know what? Let's make it like a course. So this is the final boss. Boom. Stood there, tall, proud, all boss-like. And then this is like his little henchman. So I'll make it smaller, you know. This is his henchman, his little, the mini boss almost. And like to get to him, you've got to, you know, work hard and like do your running training thing. I'll just move the boss to the middle there. Cool. So we've got the training, got some training over there. Other thing we're going to do is we're going to get some workout equipment because obviously you've got to be very, very active to survive a doomsday. Well, no, he's training because he's an astronaut. And when the doomsday happens, he's just going to fly to space. But like, obviously, he's created all of his workout equipment himself. He made this obstacle course. So we're just going to use like the Brock up werewolf stuff. This backyard is so funny. This punching bag's got some ninja stars on them. That's literally perfect. You already know this guy thinks he's a ninja. And then they also love cycling. Maybe this one. Yeah, it's got art. It's got camo. You know, camouflage. This person's like, they'll never see me riding on this bike. And since he loves his bike, I'm gonna put one on the side of the house, and then should I put one in front? But no, he's probably paranoid about the doomsday. He's like, oh yeah, zombie's gonna come by and like steal it. Do you know what? I think he needs a pool. Genuinely, I think they need a pool. But why is the lot value so low? If I go into live mode, and go back into build mode. There we go. That fixed it. The old open it up and then close it again method. There you go. So now you can see that. So cycling and doomsday preparation, I think we can tick that off. We'll definitely be able to add more things inside. We may add some more stuff outside as well. But like I said, we need a pool. You know, if they're going to be training. Also, I feel like we should have gotten curved pools with the curved walls. I'm just saying. It's not going to be like a big fancy pool. It's going to be like lane swimming. Then I think we need some lights because you already know this sim is swimming all times of day. Whether it's nighttime, daytime, playtime. Let me get rid of this thing. I don't even know why I put it in. Oh my gosh, submerged object. That's so funny. Someone did this training and then just drowned. We'll never know who that someone is. And we should probably have some outdoor lights as well. Oh yeah, I wanted to make like mud, didn't I? Like a little mud blob that you can fall into. You can get this dirt. First of all, there's definitely gonna be like dirt all around this like obstacle course, and then leading into like where the treadmill is. Because this, when I tell you this gets used, it gets used. Yeah, this is doomsday preparation, and now I want to find like a really muddy one. Here we go, muddy mud. It was literally right. What? Just what I wanted. To make the boss harder, you gotta fight the boss in mud. Just this splosh of mud. Yeah, splosh. Guess I can try training. I think I'd be dipping it because it's like a mud pool almost. There you go. Now we've got like a pool of, well, a bit of mud. Then if we add like that, and then if we use this one, maybe even this one, there we go. That looks like a mud puddle. Boom, I made a mud puddle that you like fall into, and then you gotta fight the boss. And then to simulate what the doomsday water is gonna be like, we've gotta make this water really, really murky. And now we've got like 24k, and I haven't even started the inside. I've just been working on this outside doomsday prep loving cycle, but you know what, I think it's pretty good. And I think we can say the owners are an astronaut. I mean, they've got a rocket ship up top, to be fair. Now we need to choose a front door. What color should we make it like this one, or actually this one suited it really well, so we'll make the door like this. Let's just add in the ladders. You know what, maybe they pee in a bush. Hear me out. So they're worried about the doomsday, so they didn't really want to, I don't know, they want to be prepared for when the time comes and they won't be able to pee comfortably. So they just get a bush. So the sim can now pee, which means we need some dirt going towards there, because you know they use the bathroom a lot. So, and you already know there's times when they've run straight in from the house and went straight to the bathroom. Cool. Boom, you can see how this sim traverses their lot. Okay, now let's, I guess, actually start building. I don't even know, what does a sim need to survive? So their needs are hunger, fun. Oh yeah, we need to put in a DJ mixing table. Okay, this one's gonna be their bedroom. I already decided that before, so I made it big so there's room for a bed. I doubt they'll ever have company over, so we can probably just get the bunk one. So I feel like it makes the most sense. It'll have all of their necessary equipment for when the doomsday happens. Maybe it's like a little studio and the bottom floors are just to elevate. That could be cool. Make like a little studio room. I doubt this sim cooks a lot because they know that there's no point. The world's gonna end soon. But then at the same time they want to be, oh my gosh, I need to give them a garden. They want to be self-sufficient. So when the doomsday happens and they fly to another planet, they can still survive. Oh my goodness, why didn't I think of that? Or should they have a full fridge? Because we've got a lot of money that we need to just like spend, or do we? But up, go into live mode, back into build mode. We still got money to spend. We got like 20k. Maybe this growing together fridge, put that there, and then just get like a standalone sink. I feel like they'd want a wood burning one. I don't know why, I just feel like they would. Is it smart to have it this close to the bed? In fact, it would probably be a good idea to shift around where the ladder is. This is just an empty, awkward space. Unless... Oh no, I forgot. It's because there's just space there. Oh my gosh, we need this wormhole in our science area. It's like they've been communicating with aliens, so that when the time comes, they can traverse, and then they don't need to worry about, I don't even know, whatever they worry about. Oh my gosh, surveillance cameras. Oh my gosh, yes, we literally need surveillance cameras. They don't even trust, like, themselves. I guess surveillance from outside, because this is so high that it'll be able to see over the fence, and we're gonna need surveillance points all across this container. We can think about putting in those DJ booths that we need, right? Oh gosh. So technically I only need one. Maybe it's at the front, and the reason it's at the front is because it's distracting to any passerbyers when they see this weird, great, like, I don't know, contraption. It's like, what is that? And they walk past and they hear some music. They're like, oh, must be nothing. It's just like they've stored things up ready for when the doomsday happens. They've got all their supplies. Actually, they don't have anywhere to shower, do they? Yeah, this is the decontamination floor. You've got to decontaminate yourself before you can enter here, I guess. Wait, 70 tiles? When did I get to 70 tiles? Hold on, wait, where are the extra tiles?
1 million zillion jillion dillion cotillion times later.
Oh, I know what it is. It's these things, a little half roof that I made so that it wouldn't rain in the house. Okay, well, I'm just gonna get rid of those. Perfect. So back to the decontamination floor. I need like an extra, I just need one extra tile. And you know what? Since this space doesn't do anything, just cool. Add some dimension anyway. Oh, I might need 2 tiles actually. See, it would work if it was like the Discovery University one. So maybe yeah, I'll make it the Discovery University one. So I guess it's like a half decontamination. Oh yeah, we've got these things from werewolves. Completely forgot about that. And it's like you come up the ladder, you've got to go and you've got to decontaminate, and then you can go through. And then instead of putting a wall, I'm gonna put a fence, the same fence that's here, to say you can't proceed unless you've cleaned yourself. You can't go to the living quarters until you've cleaned yourself. Oh, here we go. Industrial floors. Man, why is flooring so cheap? I'm trying to get the the money up. Right, let's get some of those conspiracy posters up. That can go there. All of their notes and what they believe is gonna happen and what they believe has happened. Oh, there's different. Ooh. Then when you get to decontamination, and then explaining that you're about to go decontaminate. There's no windows, so I guess you are gonna need some ventilation somehow. Okay, let's check our budget. Oh my gosh, we're still so under budget. Like, what should I even do? How do I even make this more expensive? Oh, maybe a medical treadmill makes sense. Like, you know, they've got to make sure that their health is, you know, up to standard for when they go into space and stuff. And then this climbing wall. I completely forgot that we had a climbing wall. I feel like it makes sense, you know, you got to practice climbing training because you don't know what kind of terrains is going to be there when you eventually avoid doomsday. So maybe we can just have like a huge one here. Maybe I'll put the DJ booth in front of the wall so they just think that it's like a set for like a new club or something. And like maybe they play music as they wait. As people walk past and they're like, oh cool, new club. And they don't even think twice about the fact that crazy stuff going on. Oh wait, there's a smaller DJ booth. Should we put the brewing station in? Because like if we're going to be self-sufficient, we should probably also be self-sufficient with like what we I need to add like a garden in. Okay, yes, we need a garden. Okay, boom. And then we're also gonna have some like planter pots around. You'd think this sim would be very organized with like how and strategic with how they place things, but really they just read something in a survival book and is just putting everything down and seeing what happens. Get this vertical garden as well. I feel like they'd definitely also be like collecting their own energy and stuff, because when the doomsday happens, like the gas company and the energy company is not going to be, you know, giving them stuff. Oh, we need the telescope. Yeah, where should I put it? This place has gotten so crowded now. Maybe here, so it's like, yeah, next to the alien calling thing. So it's like they call the aliens and then they look for them. I feel like we may have gone over budget a bit. Oh my gosh, we're still under. Well, I want to add some outer wall surveillance cameras. Can I raise this up? I can. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Okay, wow. So we've actually gone over by a little bit. And I think it's because of the surveillance cameras. So I think I'm gonna get rid of... Which one should I get rid of? Okay, we are under budget, but I think the aim is to get to exactly 56,747. So we need some little trinkets. Maybe put a stone there. I don't really know. I'm just putting stones everywhere to try, I don't know, beef this thing up. Oh, we're actually over budget now by 3 simoleons. Are you kidding? Is there even any... 3 simoleons? Really? How much is this floor? 8 simoleons. You know what? That's gonna have to do. Okay, everyone. So that is the James Turner build challenge. It was actually a lot of fun. I'd never built anything like this, and I feel like it was lots of fun to just go crazy with it and really feed into the storyline. I'm gonna take off the budget because we finished this build with a lot value of 56,747 simoleons. That's insane. Very, very proud of us. And this is what it looks like. It's definitely an interesting contraption, but definitely something you'd see from a cycling astronaut who is preparing for the doomsday. DJ booth outside. Yeah, so when passerbys come past and see this contraption, they're not suspicious and try to figure out his plans. They just hear some cool music and they're like, oh, must be normal. Anyway, let's do a tour of this place so you can know, you know, what's going on and why I've done what I've done. So start off surveillance cameras as you walk in, because this sim needs to know who is coming, why they're here. Like, they don't trust anyone. Anyone can be a part of this doomsday. You walk in, you've got your bike because they like cycling. Over here you've got your telescope and alien calling because he's trying to become friends with the aliens from other planets so that eventually when the doomsday happen, they can move there. You've got your planter pots, you've got your vertical garden to grow, you know, your food and stuff, because you've got to be self-sufficient on a doomsday. You got this juice making station so that you can, you know, make your own juice. Another planter pot. You've got their toilet. Yes, this is their toilet. And their little craft shop thing. I don't know. I just thought it was cool, very alien-y. And then going more into the garden, we also have our dew collector to collect water. We've got our murky lap swimming pool for training purposes. We've got our portal for intergalactic communication purposes. I don't actually know what this thing is, but I thought it was cool and it could fit the storyline somehow. Got this like specimen thing. And then, one of my favorite parts, we have boot camp. So you can train with your punching bag, or you can do the boot camp simulation where you run through the tires, you fight the mini boss, then you run through the tires, you fall into a pit of mud, which I used the pond tool for, it's really cool, and you fight the final boss, i.e. the mother. And then you can also do some training here, practice climbing, because you don't know what the terrain on the planet that you're going to escape to is like. Obviously, you've got to keep up to speed and checking your health to make sure that you're fit and healthy, ready to fly out whenever you need to. So that is the outside and my thought process behind making the outside the way I did. Now let's head inside this crazy thing. As you can see, there's more surveillance cameras. They're high up because then they can see over the fence. And you already know this person, the sim, needs to know what's happening at all times. So you walk in and boom, you've got the preparation for the doomsday. Everything's in here. You got a gas mask, you got food, you got stuff, cans, and then this is like their plan up here, what they've been planning for their escape. And then we've got a ladder, so we're gonna go up the ladder. So we go up the ladder and we get to this place. So there's a makeshift light here. You've got this fence that you can't go past, but you need to go up the ladder to go to the next floor. Then you read the sign. It's like, oh, okay, we need to decontaminate ourselves. Ventilation, because obviously there's no windows, because this sim is afraid of windows. So you come out here, there's a fence to make sure you don't fall. You clean yourself, you know, shower, make sure you're clean before you go into where the main living quarters is, which is up this ladder. So you go up the ladder again and boom, you've got this little studio apartment. We've got the bunker bed, because like on the end it's got any of the emergency things. Like if the doomsday happened whilst they were asleep, they can just pick up that box right there, and then run up this ladder and jump into their rocket ship, which you'll see in a minute. So this sim is so paranoid that even when they sleep, they believe the doomsday might happen or something supernatural might happen. So they've got cameras to record it all so they can prove it to the non-believers. And then, oh yeah, there's a sink in here, by the way. So they can wash dishes. There's no bin. I should probably make a bin. I should probably put a bin in. And then here we have the 4th floor, which is the rocket room. So obviously they're an astronaut and they're also trying to escape for the doomsday. Obviously there's no ceiling on this floor because it's going to be a rocket ship blasting out of it. And yeah, and it's pretty cool build actually. It looks crazy. Like, it honestly looks very, very interesting, but like not in a good way. I do like this outdoor shower bit. I think that's really, really cool. But yeah, this is the entrance. There's no windows, which is really weird. But I definitely think the outside is like where it shines. Like, it really tells a story, and I think that's a good thing. Because if you can tell a story, then you can justify anything. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think of this build challenge. James Turner's video will be down in the description, so you guys can watch the OG. You know, he created the challenge. And yeah, there's also a hashtag that you can use. Like I said, this is 100% custom content free, so I'll be putting it on the gallery for all of you to, I don't know, do what you will. Make some crazy storylines with this. And yeah, it'll be really cool if James Turner reacted to this. See you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh wait, like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Alright, peace.